3-3 at home to Staines. What was your take on the game?
I felt it summed our season up. I felt at times we played some of the best football we've played all season, and then we go from being the best we played to probably the worst we played. And that's where we are. We're just so inconsistent. The 20 minutes before half time, brilliant. All over. We run them all over the place. We've got the goals. Balls going in the box, and then we speak at half time about making sure we come out second half and don't give them a leg up, don't help them, and we kick off, kick to the goalie rather than if we kick the kick off and we don't go, we go out of play, we squeeze down the park and we play in their half, we give the ball straight to the goalie, kicks up the other end, and we end up conceding after a minute of the second half. And we said to the players there, we've got to learn. We can't. I'm talking about the same things every week, and it's not. We've dropped 2 points today. We're for me the better side for the first half by a mile. And second half, we've let them get that goal, and they took over, and we looked nervy after that, and spin on its head, it's a point, we've got to move on.
As you say, definitely a game of two halves. You, as you say, you happy with the first half performance, but to concede a goal so quickly in the second half, it turned the momentum straight away in their favour.
Of course it is. You could tell that all of a sudden they've turned us around. And we struggled after that, and we struggled to get any rhythm. We didn't really pass it. When we got the ball into Aaron's feet, he looked really dangerous still and done some really good things. But part of that going forward, second half, they dominated us really more than us to them. But like we said, we can't. You can't continue to give teams. If you're 2-0 up, you shouldn't draw the game. You should win the game, and especially at home. And we said to the players that we can't keep doing it. We stand on the side. It's like a broken record saying the same things. But half time, always saying to them is concentration, basics, but percentages. And if you do that, you win a game of football. But if you switch off like we do, you get punished. And as I say, it's horrible. That's just happened. But we've got another game Tuesday to rectify. It's another point towards safety. We've got to keep chipping. If we don't get wins, we've got to make sure we get results. A draw here and there. We probably still need 3 wins. For 8 games.
As you say, it is a point today. The teams around us look like they've lost today. So it's a point that we've got in the bank and probably climbed another place, or at best we've created a little bit more distance between us and them. But from your perspective, as we can clearly tell you're disappointed with the second half. How do you stop that mentality? How do you stop the guys, doing that again on Tuesday or Saturday?
So we can talk about it. It's football's, once they step over the line, the players have got to take responsibility, and it's not we give them the detail for all the bits and pieces, set pieces of for and against and all that sort of stuff. But when they step over the line, we can't do no more. Now, where it's my problem is obviously I bring the players into the club, so they're my players, and we'll continue work with them. We've got a lot of lads who are learning their game, and we just got to make them more consistent. And I do believe if we can survive this year, which I think we will, I think that going forward, these lads will learn from these last 2 years, because it's been hard, and I'm sure they're like me. I've as much as I've loved being in this league, I've hated it at times because it's hard. You take it home with you now, and the only way you get over that is by getting results. And they must learn that when you're in control of games, don't switch off. Don't switch off. I feel that when we get on top, like half time we're 3-1 up. I shouldn't have to. I feel like I've got to go and actually have a rocket at everyone at half time. I shouldn't be doing that. We should be like getting them to relax and play. But at the moment, I've said to him, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't trust him at times, because it's happened too many times. And we need to try. We need to find a way to get over the line. Hopefully on Tuesday we'll have 3 or 4 more options player-wise. Obviously today, we had to got a couple in certain positions who don't usually play there. But when we were good today, we were brilliant, and I mean that. We played some real good. We scored 3 really good goals. But again, I say you can't be 10 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. You're a lot better being 7 out of 10, and we ain't got enough of them at the moment. And we said after, we don't want to get relegated. Please take it on, have it on you that you understand that if we keep going as we are, we're going to be a real dogfight, and we don't want to do that. So it's up to us to try and solve that on Tuesday.
We've got 8 games left till the end of the season. You're obviously confident that we're going to stay up. Is your approach going to be exactly the same for the last 8 games?
Yeah, of course it is. It's not. I actually feel. It sounds a bit thingy. Obviously, the last 4 games we beat Harrow here, really well. Today I thought again at times really good. I thought Bognor the other night we played really well, and Billericay, just too big and strong for us. But I actually don't think we're playing awful. And I just, but we need to get the bag points in the bag quickly, because the longer you go, the more pressure it becomes, of course. But I honestly do believe we can start, but it's all right talking about it. We've got to do it.
Good luck on Tuesday.
Cheers.